Good morning, children. Today I welcome the children of Adhyan Academy for teaching them a poem, The Road Not Taken by Robert Lee Frost. I have already recited the poem for you all, and I would ask you all to follow the poem. It's a beautiful poem, and I would like to tell you the summary today. As it is, Robert Lee Frost was a poet, a realistic poet who wrote more about the rural lives and about the philosophy in life. And this poem, The Road Not Taken, is basically dealing with the philosophical attitude we all go through in our lives. In our life, very early, just as soon as we finish our education, or even before that, or in every stage of our life, would be much better to precise the poem. We feel dilemma, we feel difficulty. We feel that we have always two choices to be made. Both the choices have their pluses and both the choices have their minuses. Both the choices have possibilities, opportunities, and if we do not face the choice we have made with determination and grit, we are not going to succeed. When we speak about the poem, we see that in the first stanza, the poet is speaking about the yellow woods. Yellow woods signify the paling of the leaves. It signifies that the life is moving forward. The life of all of us, day in and day out, is gaining experiences, is becoming old, is becoming seasoned, and we are all becoming yellow. We are becoming knowledgeable. From green, we are moving to the yellow shades or the paling away shades of the nature. And here we are into two roads. One road which has been taken by people and which moves and ends in an underground. Underground means shrubs. It gets lost in that underground from the point where the poet can see. And the other road is the untrodden one, which is greener. He stands one fine morning looking at both the roads, and he is unsure which one to take. He decides, he deliberates, and he moves on to the other road. But as far as he moves, he realizes that this road too has been trodden by people, has been taken by people. And then he realizes that he has to move on and on, for he has made a choice. This is the same with us in life. Once we make a choice, we cannot go back, because the time rolls on, the time moves forward, and we have to move with time. We have to move with our decision. We have to work hard to make our decision correct, for there is no going back in most of the cases. The same happened with the poet in this poem, and he moved on and on. But in the last stanza he says that even after ages when I come down, I will have just one thing to say, that the decision I made was correct. For this was the decision I took, and this was the decision which I firmly tried to make correct. This was the decision which at that time appeared very uncertain, bleak. But once I moved on with all my energies, with all my perseverance. I made the decision correct, and I have no regrets. In the same way, it is very important that at any time when we have to make a decision, the decision should be made after a lot of deliberations, after judging the pros and cons. But once you make a decision, we have to work hard on it to make it a success, so that when after few years, few decades, we return back and we look at our life, we look at our decision, we find that it is correct, it was correct, and we had taken that decision at our aptitude and attitude, and we do not have regrets in life. In the last stanza, the poet also emphasizes that the road which he had taken was the less trodden one. It was a new road, and it was the right decision which he had made. So many a times in life, we are in a dilemma. We feel that if we have to take a new decision, adhere to a new idea, then we might be laughed at, we might be questioned, we might not be accepted. But if we work hard for that decision, then we will see that we have made the right decision and people look up to us for that decision.